How do I work with banks? How do you work with banks? And are there any kind of tricks to do better or work with them but more efficiently? And I've got one rule for you guys. I don't want to give you too many rules, but this is one rule that I always follow with banks, and it has helped me move the process along quicker, get deals closed faster, and have less stress overall. Real Estate Lab. Okay, guys, so I wanted to give you a tip. This is, how do I work with banks? How do you work with banks? And are there any kind of tricks to do better or work with them but more efficiently? And I've got one rule for you guys. I don't want to give you too many rules, but this is one rule that I always follow with banks, and it has helped me move the process along quicker, get deals closed faster, and have less stress overall. So the way that banks work is normally when you go to get a term sheet from them. So you're going to send them details on a deal, your underwriting, the overview, and OM, whatever it is. Send them details on a deal. They're going to give you a term sheet. If you accept the term sheet and you decide to move forward with the bank is going to give you a big old checklist of all the things that they need from you in order to underwrite the deal and put it in front of their committee. Every bank's going to be a little bit different. Some are easier than others. Some are incredibly annoying and frustrating to deal with because they have all these requests. But that's the process you go through to get multi-million-dollar loans, and it's just something you have to do. So I came up with this rule. It's always worked for me. I try to get other people to follow it, and it's called the 24-hour rule for banks. And what I mean by that is anytime a bank sends you a request, I always turn it around within max 24 hours. I normally try to do it within like 6 to 8 hours, but it's a little bit annoying. But the way that banks work is, like I said, they're going to send you a checklist of all these items that they need. And as best you can, you want to try and get as many of those, if not all of them, back to them within a 24-hour period. And the reason we do that is because the bankers that you're working with, obviously they have things they have to do on their end, underwriting the deal. They have to go through, make sure it checks all the boxes. But they're not going to put the deal in front of their supervisors or their committee until they have a full package. Because what happens if they do that, they're going to go put it in front of committee and they're going to be like, oh, well, where's this, this, and this? And they're going to have to send them back, and they're going to have to re-review it, schedule another committee meeting, and go back. So they don't do that. What they do is they wait till they have 100% of all the things they requested from you, as long as they're available, and then they're going to go to the committee meeting and present the deal. And so you need to get them everything as fast as possible so that there's no delay, so that they can start going through. A lot of bankers won't even start reviewing your file in depth until they have everything, because they don't want to go through it now and have to wait for 4 items and then go through it later. And so anytime a banker sends you a request for documents, items, personal financials, turn it around within 24 hours max. That is a rule, and it's going to help you guys get deals closed quicker. If you start lingering for a couple days, a week, you start waiting on getting these items, you're just not going to get any progress with the bank. They're going to be like, well, hey, dude, I told you to send me this, and like you're asking me if the loan's ready to go, and I'm like, it's not, because I asked you to send me this and you haven't sent it yet. So 24-hour rule, turnaround time with banks needs to be quick, move fast. It's going to help you close more loans, close deals quicker, and have less stress.